watching News 8.
Well, I'm pleased to welcome Sandy Wayner from Sage Ruddy back to the studio. Gold sponsors once again this year for Al Sigel's Fine Tastings, coming up on September 18th at Locust Hill Country Club. Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Great event every year. No different this year. I know you've got a lot planned. Tell us about the night.
Well, Fine Tastings has a tastings food event, wine tasting, craft beers, different distilleries, and a silent and live auction. It is a fabulous night. The food is fantastic. For those folks that are not wine drinkers, there's the craft beer. Yeah. There's also, they just redid the club, so it's going to be fantastic. And if you don't like anything to drink there's going to be a cash bar so people can go and get their own drink. But it's really about getting together, having some good food, meeting some new friends, supporting Al Sigl, bidding on some of these items. It's just a wonderful event. I love it every single year.
Great atmosphere. Couldn't agree more. I've always enjoyed being there in the past. We talk about Al Sigl, the 6 member agencies, helping some 55,000 children and adults with disabilities in our community. Yes. I know for you, Sandy, that this cause is personal and keenly important.
Very, very important. Many years ago, my mother died very suddenly. My dad was an amputee. He didn't have his right leg. Of course, that's the one we need to drive. So she drove him everywhere. When she passed away, he was pretty much trapped in his home. And so with a lot of negotiations, we got him to learn how to drive a hand-controlled vehicle. He went to Drive On, which is one of the agencies through Al Sigl. They taught him how to drive. We got his car refitted, and you know, the last 4 years of his life were incredible. He said he had a whole new lease on life, and it made a huge difference. So it's pretty cool that they do things that we don't even know about until you're in a situation where you need to help someone, and enter Al Sigl.
A window into the kind of difference they can make, not into the lives of just the individual, but an entire family.
Oh,
right?
My goodness. You know, the thing is, I deal with a lot of different clients that, you know, they're dealing with family issues and things like that. It is very difficult for the arms of support, whether it be children or spouses or what have you. So for those individuals, they really need to have different things that can help them cope, help them deal with the person that's going through these different issues. So if you run into a situation, you have to make those phone calls. Call Al Sigl. What do they have to offer? I think it's incredibly important for people to be educated about what's out there, and it does help those of us that are the support mechanism.
Great to have you back in studio.
Good to be back.
Enjoy Fine Tastings again this year.
Looking forward to it.
Going to be a great night. Your opportunity to get a ticket and get involved and support the Al Sigl Community of Agencies. Go online at alsigl.org/tastings. All the information you need is there, and we'll share that link on our site at rochesterfirst.com.